This weekend could be great if you like exploring places that you don't normally get to see. That's because hundreds of historic buildings across the Midlands are opening their doors to the public for free.
Yes, this year Heritage Open Days are encouraging us to discover the hidden spaces in our towns and cities to learn about our past. We sent Chris Halpin underground to find a secret swimming pool.
This is how generations of swimmers may remember Stirchley Baths. Thousands in South Birmingham enjoying its pool for 77 years, until in 1988, corroding ironwork closed the building for good. For a quarter of a century, swimmers were replaced by pigeons and the Edwardian swimming baths were left to rot. But in 2013, the pool was saved from the depths of decay. This year it reopened as a community centre, architects keeping as many features of the original pool as they could.
It's maintained a really nice balance of history and incorporated with the modern. So it's a modern community facility, but with a real sense of Edwardian heritage, which actually people really enjoy. And it's great to see people come in and think, I used to swim here. I remember when I dived off that balcony. It's really lovely to hear all the stories when people come to visit us.
And it's those hidden features visitors are being encouraged to spot this weekend.
Above ground at the moment, the only way you can get a glimpse of the original swimming pool is through this hatch here. But Heritage Open Days are all about going behind the scenes, and you don't get much more behind the scenes than this. Here I am, stood at the bottom of the deep end of Stirchley Baths. The last time there was any water in here was in 1988. That's when the pool closed, and they've kept the original ladders you used to climb down to have a swim. And this weekend, on Sunday, is the first time anyone will be able to come down here and have a look for themselves.
The tours will take you deep into the inner workings of the former public baths, where traces of the old clash with the new. Volunteers like Phil Banting will be showing people around. He moved to Stirchley in the late 80s when the baths closed, and he watched the building fall into decline.
I walked past it so many times and thinking, there's no hope for this building. But then it was restored and I thought, this is great, I want to get involved here.
Why would you encourage people to come and have these tours this weekend? What are they going to learn they didn't know before?
I'll say it's a unique opportunity, the only opportunity people will have to come and have a look inside the deep end and to walk around the tunnels and just get that sense of what it was like when the bath was first opened.
Paying customers. Hello, will you come for a swim?
For those who don't fancy a trip underground, the swimming pool's history is being brought to life by Baths worker Beryl.
And in we get. Oh, lovely. Oh. We start off in the Victorian ages. The children come in, they have a dip in the slipper baths. Then magically, the building moves them forward in time like a big time machine. We pass through the First World War, Second World War, through the 60s, through all the tea dances, until eventually we're swimming in the pool and the ceiling falls down, which is what happened in the 1980s. Then the children all leave and the pigeons move in.
Like Stirchley Baths, hundreds of other historic buildings in the Midlands are throwing open their doors this weekend in the hope more people than ever will learn about their local heritage.
All sorts of places are open to the public, from cathedrals and churches to museums to those hidden histories that perhaps you wouldn't normally get access to. And we're urging people to be tourists in their own town, treasure their treasures and go and really value the places on their doorsteps that make their communities special.
A time to celebrate precious buildings like Stirchley Baths, which provide a unique time tunnel to our past, but only after being rescued from the brink of destruction. Chris Halpin, ITV News, Birmingham.
And you'd go just to hear Beryl's Brummie accent, really, wouldn't you?
Although I think
That
my
was
kids
great.
might say, Dad, you said you'd take us swimming and we're dry and we've got a towel around us. What are you doing? Cheapskate.
Well, if you do want to go, and indeed for the rest of the top 10 best picks for Heritage Open Days in the Midlands, then visit our website, itv.com/central.
Right, here's a man who enjoys a free day out